What is going on, guys? PapaSea back with another Duel Links video for you guys, and today I'm bringing you a pretty interesting deck. This is a masked hero deck with Mako and Hammer Sharks. It's very weird, excuse me, I'll show in a second. But before we get into that, if you guys want to support the channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, I actually ran into this deck on the ladder. I talked about it in a video recently, and it was just Mako. It looked pretty typical with Hammer Sharks, and he summoned Ice Edge and used Mass Change to go into Masked Hero Vapor. He played like Bullman, that person that I played against. I tweaked the deck a bit, and I used it a bit, and I ranked up to Legend 1, which, I mean, isn't terribly impressive, but considering I was using a weird deck, I was kind of happy about that. So basically the way this deck works is it revolves mainly around Elemental Hero Ice Edge. Now, this deck is relatively free to play. The only absolutely necessary cards are the 2 Mass Change, which isn't exactly free to play. You are better off with 3, but you can easily just not play Citadel Well. You don't have to play Sea Stealth Attack. I only have 1 of each, and I threw them in because they kind of fit nicely. So basically the way the deck works is it revolves around Elemental Hero Ice Edge. It is a level 3 water monster. What it does is you can discard 1 card in your main phase. This card can attack directly. When this card attacks directly and inflicts damage, it's important that you have to inflict damage. You can destroy 1 set, I believe it's only a spell or trap card. Yeah, 1 spell and trap card your opponent controls, which is pretty good because this forces out a lot of spells and traps. If you attack directly with this, your opponent's like, hey, they're going to destroy something anyway, might as well activate my Econ, and they basically waste an Econ on Ice Edge, which is very good. You can then recycle your discarded Elemental Hero with something like Elemental Hero Ocean. Let's say I discard an Ice Edge for Ice Edge's effect, I can get it back with Ocean, or I can discard an Ocean, get it back with Ice Edge's effect. I would play 3 Oceans, I only have 2. Which is weird, because it's just an R. I don't know why I only have 2. And then you have Hammer Shark, because Hammer Shark can special summon the Ice Edge. If you have Hammer Shark, Ice Edge, and Mass Change, you could OTK, which is very nice. It behaves a little bit similar to the standard Mass Hero deck with Drill Dark and Celestial. Obviously not nearly as good, but it's a little bit different. It revolves around Mass Hero Vapor, which is the Water Mass Hero. Basically, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. I use this against Sylvans and Geargia, and they just could not destroy by Vapor. It's a little bit weak at 2400. Now, unfortunately, the heroes don't get the boost from Mystic Depths. To be honest, you don't really need to play Mystic Depths. I just want to try Sea Stealth Attack out and the Citadel Whale out. Citadel Whale is also another good target to discard with Master Hero Ice Edge. And I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. It's kind of a weird deck. It catches a lot of people off guard because they think you're playing like a standard Sea Stealth Attack, and then they just see like Mass Change or like, what is going on? So let's get into a few games and let's see how we can do with this deck. And of course, actually, before we go, I'm playing 2 Ankis because I have Econ. I can Econ take and just Mass Change to an Anki, which is pretty nice. And then I have 1 random That Wacky Alchemy because I just got it from the card flipper and I want to try it out. So now let's get into the actual games for real. So I am on a little bit of a losing streak with this deck, unfortunately. I think I'm on like a 2 or 3 game losing streak, but hopefully we can turn it around. The biggest issue I've noticed with this deck is definitely having big monsters. Like, this deck does an okay job doing damage because you have Ice Edge to attack directly and stuff, but if they summon like a Herm Tree, you're going to have a hard time getting over that. So we're playing against the Bandit Keith here. He is balanced. Could be anything. Actually, could be Geargia. So this isn't an ideal hand. I think I'm going to summon the Hammer Shark anyway, just so he thinks I'm playing like some traditional Mako deck. So I summon the Ocean, then he'll be like, hey, this is a traditional Mako. Now again, unfortunately, Ocean doesn't get the Umi boost because Umi is only for, what is it, like Fish, Sea Serpent, and Thunder and Aqua. This is a Warrior, so a little bit unfortunate. Now, this could be Geargia, and this deck has a decent Geargia matchup because Geargia doesn't summon any like really big monsters, and Master Hero Vapor can't be destroyed by Geargia Anchor's effect. So I'm thinking this is Master Hero, or excuse me, Geargia. Alright, we got Ice Edge. So, I could discard to attack directly. I'm going to do that, actually. Actually, no, I'm going to use the effect, because why not? I might as well choose the effect. Actually, it didn't really matter there, I guess. I was probably better off just hard normal summoning. But I could bait out a spell or trap, potentially. I don't know. Either way, especially Ice Edge. Now, I could normal the Ocean. I think I might do that, actually. Because Ice Edge just has to attack directly. I don't have to use its effect to attack directly. And then I can get the effect to destroy a set card. So if I summon Ocean and attack with Hammer Shark, I should be okay. So he's probably like, what is this card? What am I reading? So yeah, I will normal summon the Ocean. And I do have a set Super Rush. And what else do I have? Enemy Control. Okay, so unless this is Sylvans, I should be okay, but Sylvans don't really play balance in set 3. And he's thinking. I think it's Girgia. I'm expecting a Pulse Mites here. Which wouldn't be too bad. Because I have 2 heroes. Yeah. I could just blind Super Rush and call Earth. Oh. I have not seen this card in a hot minute. So he gets 2 tokens. Alright, so I don't get to attack directly. I wonder if there's like a raw deck, maybe, because the Merrick event's going on? Just gonna let me destroy everything. Huh. Okay. So he's not activating anything that's set. So I have no idea what they could be. If he had Wall of D, he would have definitely activated it on the first attack. If he had Econ, he might not have activated Econ if he has it. I don't know, very weird. He just ends his turn. Now, I will attack with Ice Edge for... we win. So I'll attack with Ice Edge. Let's not use Ocean's Effect. Yeah, you only want to use Ocean's Effect if you have a hero in the graveyard. Because what Ocean does is during your standby phase, you get a hero back from the field or graveyard to your hand. And technically, if you really want to, if you have 1 Ocean on the field, you can get it back to your hand if you want. Don't know how you would do that, but you could. So we should win here. So I'll attack with Ice Edge first. And I will destroy a set card. Or I'll just bait out a set card here. Swamp Mirror. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Now, I don't want to continue the attack. Okay, so... Actually, we still win here. Yeah, we still win here. Unless he has other set, Swamp Mirrors. Because Ocean destroys this. Tiki Soul. Okay. So, Tiki Soul is going to reset the Swamp Mirror? What is this deck? I have to continue the attack. He can reactivate it, but it's fine. He can't activate it. Oh, I can redirect. I don't want to redirect. I'll just continue attacking. And then what I can do is I can mass change the Ice Edge and then get the Ice Edge back with Ocean's Effect in my standby phase. So sack this. Now, if he has 2 Tiki Souls, that's going to be annoying. But if he does, I don't believe... Okay. If he has Tiki Soul, I don't think he could have activated there. So let's use our mass change here. And I will send the Ice Edge. See, it's funny. I remember when Ice Edge came out in the TCG and I tried to play him. Was not very good. Even in Duel Links, he's not that good. I know they're 2 completely different beasts, TCG and Duel Links, but still. It's nice to use a deck with Ice Edge because it's a card that I've liked for a long time. Same with Vapor. Although Vapor was always somewhat decent competitively, especially when it first came out. Swamp Mirror. That's fine. That's totally fine. He's going to summon a Light Dragon. I don't know why he's not summoning a Thunder or Aqua type, because it'll get the Umi boost. Unless there's like a reason for him to want to summon a Light. Maybe some monster that he wants to tribute has to be like... I have no idea what this deck is. But for him to use it in Legend, it has to be a decent enough deck. I mean, he's probably thinking the same thing about me. What is this guy doing with Hammer Shark and Mass Change? But I like this deck. It's working. So we know the center one is a Swamp Mirror. Okay, we got Hammer Shark. I will use Ocean's Effect. And I believe if you really wanted to, yeah, you could send the Vapor back to the extra deck if you really wanted to. But obviously there's really no point. So I'll get back the Ice Edge. And I will not activate anything. That's what I like about Ocean. It's a slow card, but if it gets you even just 1/1, it is very good. So I'm going to attack with the Hammer Shark first because he's probably going to activate one of those trap monsters. Now he's playing Balance too. Balance with trap monsters is really interesting because that means he wants to draw monsters and traps. So there's a Swamp Mirror. That's fine. Light Dragon again. I don't know why he's selecting that every time. That is so weird. I will continue the attack. I guess I could have attacked with Ocean anyway, but if he had a set Tiki Soul, I would have needed this. Tiki Curse. So I can redirect it to Tiki Curse, can't I? Continue the attack. Let's hit the Tiki Curse first, right? Let me just read this card. What's card? Yeah, so let's destroy this first. Now, if I had another mass change, this would be game. Although we're in a very good spot. We're definitely in the driver's seat. So that's down, and then in comes the Mass Hero Vapor. Luckily against this guy's deck, I don't think he really has anything that could kill my Vapor just by attacking it. Unless he is able to pull off some crazy tribute, which I'm not letting him do because he has no monsters on the board. Alright, so what do you have for me? Probably another trap monster. Can I get a mass change, please? Alright, so Wacky Alchemy. I am not going to use Ocean's. Actually, should I use Ocean's Effect? And summon. I'm going to use Ocean's Effect and summon the Hammer Shark. Just so I can get more damage output. Because there is that one trap monster that has 1800 defense. And Ocean can't get over it while Hammer Shark can. So I am going to do that. And now we should win. I'll set the Wacky Alchemy anyway, I guess. Because you never know. Wacky Alchemy could literally be any other card. I just want to try it out because I just got it. I've never used it. I've never actually activated it. But it is a funny card. So, oh, Windstorm. Okay. That is the one card that could have saved you. So we're not going to win here. Although I do have the set Super Rush. So I should be in a pretty okay spot. So what do you got for me, Bandit Keith? If he doesn't have another Tiki Soul or Tiki Curse, there's nothing he can do. So he sets one. He's thinking. He ends his turn. Okay. So we get a mass change, but I clog my back row. Now, what I could do is just activate Super Rush randomly, which I might do. If I need to activate Super Rush randomly just to win, I'm going to do it. So does he let this go through? Okay, let's just go through. I don't think he could win. I mean, he's trying to prolong it as much as possible, but there's just nothing you could do, man. He summons it in attack mode. I will continue the attack. Even if this is Wall of Disruption, I can still win. Spike Shield with Chain. And I'm just going to Econ take it. Screw it. Like, honestly, screw it. Where's my Econ? Give me your monster, buddy. Oh, wait. What? I can't target it? Either way, it's fine. I'll put it to defense mode. Okay. I didn't even read the card. I didn't realize it was going to be targeted. Either way, we would have won. Whether I Econ took or put it to defense mode. So that was kind of a long duel. Let's get another one. Probably the last one. And this deck is a lot of fun. I can't stress that enough. It's a pretty easy deck to build. We get a skill, too. What skill is that? Draw Sense Win. That's useless. Alright, so we got another game here. I had 2 games before this, both against extremely lucky Sylvan players who, after turn 1, were just in a fantastic position because they milled their Rose Lovers, and that's why I hate Sylvans, man. They just mill Rose Lover first turn, and nothing you can do about that. Alright, so this hand's not that great, but I have Sea Stealth Attack, which isn't bad with Vapor. So I could just protect my Hammer Shark here. Now, he did have Balance. Could be anything. Hopefully it's Geargia. Because Geargia is actually a respectable deck, unlike Sylvans. I don't know, like, the thing I hate the most about Sylvans is just, like, way too much luck, man. And it's Geargia. I like you. I like this guy. And I lower his defense, I guess, right? And attack with Umi. That's useful. So I'm guessing there's a Pulse Mines. He uses the effect. That's fine. And he gets the spell and trap one, but it's all alone. So that's fine. He must have like a Pulse Mine or something to protect it. That's the only reason I can think of why he would just summon this in defense mode like that. Instead of just like holding on to his arsenal. Alright, so what do we get here? Ocean! No mass change. Now I could see Stealth Attack on the Anchor effect if he uses that. Or on the attacker effect, excuse me. I cannot econ take here to win, unfortunately. That would be great. Although he has 2 set cards, so I wouldn't even go for it. Alright, let's attack with Ocean into a probable pulse mines, excuse me. So he's thinking Super Rush. I'm gonna use my Super Rush too, because turn player Super Rush like always wins. Yeah, I'll see that. So I'm guessing that means he doesn't have pulse mines. So he is an Earth. Yeah, against Girga, you do not want to let them have monsters on the field. That is for sure. Because if I get rid of this, then next turn he doesn't have a play. He has something else. Yeah, he doesn't have a play next turn now. And assuming he plays Ties of the Brethren, if the stack goes through, he'll be left with 100 life points. So it'll be a really risky activation if he ties the Brethren here. Or what is that? Ties of Brother, whatever it's called. The spell card, you know what I'm talking about. I do have an econ set, so I could just econ take. Because you can't attack when you use that card. Powerful Rebirth. Okay. I think I'm going to econ take on Summon anyway. Actually, I'm just going to see Stealth Attack. Yeah, I'm just going to see Stealth Attack. Like, when he flips it face down, I'll activate see Stealth Attack. That's what I'll do. Assuming he summons an Anchor or something. And I'll remove my Ocean so that we can't attack over it. That should be good. So he's thinking. Maybe he doesn't have a monster and he was just hoping to draw one. That could be it. He sets a monster. Okay. I'm gonna see Stealth Attack here. And use the effect. And banish my Ocean. So, I don't know why he did that. Because I just attacked the Arsenal. And he has, like, he should have used Arsenal's effect. Like, what could this set monster be? If it's not a Girgia? Just ends his turn. If I draw a monster, I just econ take. Just draw an econ. Okay, that works too. Let's not use Ocean's effect. So, I'm going to set this econ. Do Girgia play anything with high defense? No, right? They're all like 100, 200 defense. Alright, so now he can't activate Ties. Now, I guess I technically could have attacked the face down and then econ took for game, but if this is an attacker, I can't do that. Yeah, it's an attacker, so I couldn't have done that. I'm just gonna end my turn then. So, we have a decent Girgia matchup, that's what we learned. We have a very, very luck-dependent Sylvan matchup, although you can say about any deck. Because the thing with this deck, right, is if you get Vapor out, Sylvans can't do much to you if you have, like, a Super Rush to protect the Vapor, and he just forfeits. But then again, they're Sylvans, they could just mill Komoshimo and destroy your Super Rush, and, like, I don't know. Basically, the Sylvan matchup is entirely luck-dependent. That's what it comes down to. But we got a victory here. We got 2 victories, right? Well, I lost twice, but I'm not going to show those because those were really quick and bad games. Yeah, see, I won against this guy, and then I lost 2, then I won. So either way, that is the Masked Hero Mako deck. Very fun deck. Not as good as regular Dark Masked Heroes with the Destiny Heroes, obviously. Unfortunately, couldn't use Citadel Whale. But I think you guys got a good idea of how the deck works. It's really fun. It's pretty easy to build. You don't need Anki at all. You just need at least 2 Mass Change. You could replace Citadel Whale, you could replace Wall Disruption, whatever you prefer. All you really need are the Hammer Sharks, the Ice Edge, and the Mass Change. That's it. So that'll be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye.